This is a day. This has been a day. I've tried to draw with a banana. I have had to restart my computer. OBS updated yesterday, so it has messed with all of my stuff. So actually, yeah. All right. Get some nice peppy music going, and yeah. What do we got here? I've got 2 Patreon busts I'm trying to see if I can wrap up. And I had like a lot of stuff go on this last week, so I got rusty. So I was trying to like get ready for a stream yesterday, and I legit had to, let me show you this real quick. I think I'm gonna keep the shadow layer I did, but I had to like work out a light source and like highlights and everything first, because I was gonna lose my mind at my original shading. Yeah, I saved it. I don't know, it wasn't doing it for me, and I didn't know where to do. I think I erased the face multiple times because I had more than that done. So yeah, I just went and worked it out, and then from there I'm a lot happier with it. I'm tempted to even keep some of these like at a way lower opacity just because they're really nice. Yeah. And so hopefully today my brain is back on the art train. I'm gonna... one second. If this... Okay, cool. I have to check something. I feel like out of everything I fucked up today, this was the one thing I did right. Alright. I have adjusted the ref, and now we can go back to drawing. Alright. Can I work out the volume? I might have to come back. This one's been haunting me. Once in a while, I just run into a commission where, like, it's usually when I'm rusty, but I just struggle. Alright. Let's see. Try to fix. Yeah, I'm not happy with this one either. I like the cat though. The cat and the hair are good, but I'm gonna redraw the face on this one and see if I can get most of the line work done, maybe? If I can get past the hands. And then this one I need to go and grab reference 4 so I can figure out the outfit colors real quick. Alright, so I gotta do the outfit and then I can drop the sketch. I love how her hair is coming out. Oh, wow. Oh, I hope I don't ruin it. It's okay. I got this. It's always interesting when you step away from a piece and then you try to come back to it. Oh god. Where was my brain at when I did this? Alright, let's do the clothes under the hair. And she's got, what? A red that matches. Alright, let's do a swatch real quick. Oh, I already have one going. Fantastic. Got like a red. Like a... Alright, well, I will work with it. I'm trying to figure out what outfit color to use. Because, like, is it here? Yeah, it's really stylized and kind of like... I guess I'll grab, like, samples from it and see if any of them work as a jumping point. But there's, like, so many different... It's like a watercolor texture almost. I love it. But I can't quite grab consistent colors from it. Why, whenever you get references, if you can, give flats. But when it's constraints of like a character like this, sometimes the art you find is the art that you have. And I totally understand. It's kind of fun to work with it as a challenge, because I feel like there's a... I'll cut that. There we go. There's a little bit of like working it out involved. That part's fun. I like a challenge. I don't think I do anything... I don't do anything easy. Nothing on easy mode. That's why Pokemon, it's a Nuzlocke. Oh gosh, I was talking to somebody about something. They were asking me about the reactive images I use for my Thursday D&D streams. And, wow, yeah. So I was like, yeah, here's this option and that option. And they were like, yes, I've also heard that there's an option to do this one thing where you can like program your own thing, but that's like doing it the hard way. And I want to, but I don't want to. And I'm like, I totally understand. I was like, yep, I gotta do everything on hard mode. And I'm like, yep, the brain is big, but also smooth. The brain is large, but also smooth, something like that. It was just like, when you're smart enough, but you're also still dumb. Too dumb for your own good. You're like, I know this is too hard, but I'm gonna try it anyways. And then you spend forever torturing yourself over it. That's kind of how I felt with the 2D avatars. But I feel like the next time I go at it, it'll be way better. I could put it up again now. It's just, it bugs me that it's not perfect. Hey Deathlight, welcome in. Busy taking out the trash. My brain is just like 90% SpongeBob quotes in the background, and I just spare you all most of them because I'm just like, taking out the trash? Taking out the trash at night. And I'm like, oh no, thinking of the fucking hash slinging slasher episode, and I'm just like, I haven't seen that in a long time, and now I kind of want to watch it again. I didn't have cable for a long time, so we basically got what channels we could get via the what was it? Like, was it the public broadcasting channels or something? I'm not sure. There were some like I got to watch Cubo. And like it was just something where I don't know, I didn't really think about it and I didn't really care, but for like all of the 2000s, like I was basically just watching stuff on DVDs. So instead of watching like Nickelodeon, we literally just put on the SpongeBob DVDs and watched the episodes that we liked. Did I do something to mess that up? Why is it blue? Has that been there the whole time? No, I shifted something. What'd I shift? When did I shift it? Oh god. Can I fix it? Can I fix it? No, I did it before I saved. Oof. Alright. Sad day. I guess I'll just have to see if I can fix it. Is it everything, or was it just her hair that I shifted? Did I no, I think it's just her fuck. No? What the fuck? Wait, what? What's... Oh, because there's a second one behind her. Was that it? That was it. Okay. Part of it. My god. Skuttz, you're a mess. Get your shit together. It's why sometimes when I'm tired, I'm like, I just gotta stop working. Because the messes I leave for myself to figure out later when I'm just like, yeah, fuck it, I'm done. Focus is burnt out, can't go anymore. And later I'm like, gosh, why did I do that? Sometimes it's fine, but when I'm trying to like come back and pick stuff up later, it's really hard. Okay, this is locked, so if I unlock it, there we go. So, okay, that's missing here. Oh my god. Alright. Especially because some of these are supposed to be a little faster and looser, but then I'm like, wait, maybe that was too fast and too loose. And I want to go back and mess with stuff, so I'm like, I don't know about this hair shape. I don't want to fuck with it right now. Leave it alone! Come back to it if I hate it later. Alright. Forwards, we're trying to work on the outfit. I got sidetracked. Gosh, alright, let's see. And this is gonna be... I guess I'll put down the colors I swatched and then see what I can do to try to get them matching. It's hard to stay away from over detailing. Yeah, and I'm like, I'm always up for fixing things that detract or like ruin a piece or are like really really egregious mistakes. I'm like, sure, I will fix that, but I try not to just zoom in and fix all the little things because it's not how it goes. You've never seen SpongeBob, but you never really watch any shows? You were one of the kids that ran around everywhere? I don't know. I think that's probably another reason I spent a lot of my time drawing. But like when I did watch stuff on TV and when we did have cable, I watched usually like Animal Planet, the History Channel, and Discovery Channel back when they were actually educational. Or at least like not where it went the last couple of years. I was like, oh look, the History Channel. Like, the heck? Alright, should I go, It was the weirdest thing. So like I'm giving guitar lessons to someone who's like a different generation. And I go, and I was about to make a SpongeBob reference and I paused and I'm like, oh, I don't know if she'd get that. And I was like, do you know SpongeBob? Have you seen SpongeBob? And she's like, she just looks at me like I'm fucking dumb and she's like, yeah. And I'm like, dude, that show's been around so long that like, like the only reason my mom knows SpongeBob is because she watched it with me. Like, it's just nuts that that show's been on for so long that, yeah, I'm like, okay. It has spanned multiple generations. I don't know what the quality of the show has been like. I feel like it definitely had a point where it dropped off for me and I stopped watching it, but I also like moved and was working and oh no, I missed SpongeBob when I was working, I'll tell you what. Because when I started working I was doing jewelry and one of the other people I was working with basically would get really easily distracted. And so one of the things that our boss did was just played the same show on repeat so that you can like tune in and still know what's going on, but at the same time you can keep your like eyes on what you're doing and you don't have to necessarily like, you can look up and watch your favorite parts or like, you know, but God, for the love of God, I've seen Twilight too many times and I have no interest in the movie. I have made fun of Edward Cullen's eyebrows so many times, it's not fair. I even know the whole eyebrow joke came from the fact that I watched it so many times that we watched it with the commentary on. And at one point he talks about how they made, Robert Pattinson talks about how they made him like pluck and trim his eyebrows and he didn't want to or whatever. And so we were just like, oh, his poor eyebrows. Those were dark days. But now I watch other things on repeat. So it was a handy thing to learn. For you, it's always a little funny when you see people go, oh, you remember that show or movie? And you're like, nope. That's fair. Like, it definitely has an impact on, like, your interest on stuff, too. Because I feel like I didn't really see Star Wars or like Star Wars. And so when all the Star Wars stuff comes out, everyone's all hype about it. But if you miss that nostalgia ping, it's kind of hard to... like, you can't really recapture that? Alright, I don't know how I want to do this. Wait, no, I did it backwards? Skuttz. I drew on my tablet with a banana, so, like, this is a day. Okay, can we deconstruct the outfit? It is... I actually did it backwards, okay. So this should actually be the red, I guess. And then underneath this, the weird washed out eggshell. There we go, there we go, we're getting there, we're getting there. You've also had a good number of people say you had a horrible childhood because you didn't watch TV at all. Yeah, dude. Did people not play outside as kids? Like, what is a childhood if you didn't hit each other with sticks pretending that you were battling in some sort of sword fight or wizard duel? Oh god, flashbacks. Holy crap. Oh my god. Okay, so when we were rampant little gremlins in the woods, my role was basically the blacksmith because I would take different sticks and rocks and twigs and like tie them together to make like staffs and fucking swords and shit. They weren't like amazing, but I would find the goods. Like this stick. Like you'd find, you know the ones, like you find a stick and it's got like the little bit of a twist at the end, or like where the like the bark beetles have gotten underneath it, so it's like eaten away, and if you strip the bark off, then it has all the weird little trails that they leave underneath the bark, which looks kind of trippy and neat. So like those would be the ones I'd find, and I'm like, this one's a wizard staff. And if it was split on the end, I would ram a rock in it and then tie it shut with some like stripped up bark and shit. If it weren't for the fact that my vision is horrible, I feel like I'd be all right in the apocalypse. I'd just go feral in the woods. Oh god, Deathlight, that just unlocked some fucking memories. What kind of stuff did you, like, okay, you'd ride your bike and run around. Yeah, swimming. Yeah, I spend all my time in a fucking lake. Swimming is, no wonder you have like killer legs, by the way. Swimming is like fucking great exercise. All right, how do I want to do this top part? I don't understand. Why is my brain, I feel like I'm running on like half cylinders today. Clearly. I'm trying to draw with a banana. Alright, so this kind of goes up along the edge. Ah, yes. Okay. Hey, you know what? I'll draw the sketch for it so I know what the fuck I'm shading in. How about that? That should be alright. Oh my god, this is like a painting! There's no line art! There is no line art! Oh, what the fuck? Is there missing line art somewhere? I'm just not drawing. I'm drawing. SOS. What the fuck? All right, so do I do line art or do I just like continue it as a painting? The fuck is even happening here? Go feral in the woods. I'm going feral on my canvas. What the fuck? There are no rules here. All right. Oh God. Now I actually have to figure out what I want to do. Well, Serafina, since you're in chat, what do you think? Should I roll with the painting, and just kind of, I don't know, or do you think I should, maybe I can just get away with doing it on just her outfit and then leaving her hair in that kind of painterly style? Because it's, like, her hair's dark enough, it's not gonna really benefit from an outline that much. Oh my God. Okay. See, art is hard. You use all your brain cells all the time. I'm also rusty. I need to, like... Maybe I should just do a little doodle. Like, shake off the rust. I was drawing in my sketchbook. Or I can sketch this. Why should I draw for myself when I can work on commissions? Let's see. We'll see how rusty I am then. A face is definitely a great testing ground to see. You don't mind a painting? Yeah, because I'm thinking at this point, it's either blend it, like leave the hair painterly, and then just kind of do the outlines on her clothes in the same way it's on her face already. Because, like, I don't think I would take away anything I've already done. So, I don't know. Maybe that's it. I'll just do, like, a little bit of a hybrid, because I don't really know what's going on with her shirt. Although, sometimes, yeah, painterly style, it can go either way, so it can be obscure enough that you're like, oh yeah, that works. Or it can be so obscure, you're like, is that blob? I don't know. I'll marinate on the idea for a little bit. Oh, my tablet's at a horrible angle. Give me just a moment. I'm so rusty, I didn't even realize I'm drawing at, like, a dumb angle that is uncomfortable for my arm. Okay, alright, this is way more comfy. Alright, so... Alright. Hopefully grabbing a reference will help make all the difference. I'm also drawing a human face, so... Sometimes I feel like noses are better shaded than drawn. I'm pretty sure I actually shaded the one on Teresa before I drew it. I do that with hands and stuff too, though. I think I just do better thinking in volumes than I do in shapes sometimes. Zoom out. I'm really zoomed in too. I think I need to get a new tablet, not tablet screen protector. Just because like I keep feeling like I need to clean my glasses, and then I look and it's just how scratched up the center of this this screen has become. So let's doing something about it. I don't know when, but I'll definitely have to put it on my list. I gotta stop, like, accepting commissions of people. I'm always nervous. I'm like, oh god, they're gonna, like, not like the way I drew them, or, like, I don't know, someone's gonna be self-conscious about their nose, and then I'm gonna draw their nose bad, and then because I didn't draw it good enough, they're gonna be self-conscious, and I'm just like, this is too much pressure. The other option, though, is to, like, just not try to go for perfect. I've seen some caricature art that I don't think looks anything like the person it is supposed to look like, but I can see where the artist grabbed, like, a couple key features that they, like, I don't know, it's interesting. I don't think I've ever actually had a caricature drawn, have I? No. I don't think I've ever seen one actually open that didn't have a line. I think the one time I did see one, it was like the end of the day at the place, and they had way too big of a line, and I'm like, I'm not waiting for that. Well, more like nobody else is waiting for it. We're tired, we're going home already. But I think they're neat. And so, like, when I get a chance to see ones that, like, I mean, people obviously like them, even if I'm like, oh, I don't know if that looks like my friend that much. Like, they're still good enough that they're recognizable, and people have them hanging up, which is why I see them. So I'm like, okay. Like... It just makes me want to get better at, like, trying to draw people, I guess. It's just, I guess I draw more, anthropomorphic and furry characters, so of course it's gonna be my weak spot. So I just need to do some, like, studies and brush up. Gasp. Did you? Ooh. So I am giving guitar lessons, and... Alright, what am I doing wrong? Like that. Yeah, I am rusty. Alright. I'm super happy with how the like, I drew a cat without a ref, and it was bad. Do I have the... Yeah. Does that even look like a cat? I don't know. I'm not sure it does. Make a very boopable snoot. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh. Music fell. There we go. Oh, I pushed it in too far. I don't like that. There we go. I'm really trying not to set off another migraine because that's been the last couple of weeks. And I just helped move a bunch of furniture. But I have my great-great-grandmother's dressers, or chest of drawers. Didn't even call it a dresser. It is a chest of drawers, but it's really pretty. Like, I love it. But I had to drive over the pass and help load it all up. And that was about the limit of my physical capabilities. I would have been on sooner today, but I had to sleep in extra because I pushed too hard. Like, alright. Once in a while, I just have to, like, push harder than I should. I really try not to. Alright, we're not doing this right now. We're just gonna leave the face alone and maybe work on other parts. I don't know. How do I not be rusty? Probably do some studies. Like, this is where it's really important to have patience with yourself, I feel like. Because I keep flirting immediately with just getting so frustrated. Like, I'll open a new one. I'll just, like, I don't know. I'm just gonna, like, this is the stuff I normally don't, I guess, show you guys. So this might be a little boring, but I'm sorry. We'll see if it works. I'm just gonna try to, see if I can get my brain working, if that makes sense. Get my hand-eye coordination, feeling it. Because I am not feeling it. I am not feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Didn't they take that episode down? They did. Isn't that the Forbidden SpongeBob? It is. Oh. So, apparently SpongeBob lore while I doodle. So there was an episode where SpongeBob and Patrick were like trying to show Mr. Krabs how to have some fun, and they basically go and it ends where they go on a panty raid to steal a pair of underwear. And they sneak into somebody's room and he steals the underwear and he's like, I've got it! And it turns out to be his mom. She's like, Eugene! So, like, it was funny, but they barely took it off air. So I think I have that one on DVD. I have the Forbidden SpongeBob episode. But anytime I say, are you feeling it now? Or are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? I just kind of can't help but think about that in particular. It's a cat. It's cat enough. But it was not cat enough. Not for me. I don't know. We're just making shapes. I haven't drawn in properly, not in enough time. Not enough draws. Like when people tell you, oh, how do you draw better? And they're like, oh, you just draw more. And it's like, ah, fuck that, that sucks. I don't want to have to draw more. It's like, well, bad news. I didn't draw for a week and now I'm like sitting here screaming at my tablet. So, you know, you just gotta keep the hand-eye coordination up. And it sucks because it's work and it's constant work. Like, if you let go of doing it, you get rusty. And then I think that's where people coming back at it get frustrated because they thought that they were like, oh, I could do this. And they were like, okay, I'm making some progress. But then, you know, they try to do it a second time, but they've waited weeks between drawing again. And then they're, you know, super frustrated. And it's because, like, you got to keep your hand-eye coordination on point. Like, even if you're, like, even when you're drawing for a living, like, it's even more important for me to make sure that I am still able to basically perform. Like, it's it's like not changing the oil in your car. It gets clunky and gritty. I'm like, this is weird too. Like, this probably works better for just rambling too, because I'm not even really thinking. I'm just making shapes right now. The point's not to have it be perfect. The point is shapes, flow, fun, make something that is a thing. I don't know. Art, just make art. No stress, no pressure. And I'm just like, okay, maybe it will help. And I think it's really, like, hard news to just be like, oh, you have to draw all the time? Fuck. But the other flip of that is, like, if you understand you haven't drawn for a while, then give yourself that patience. Know you're gonna be rusty and go, okay, don't have my expectations set at the ceiling today because, you know, I haven't had that oil change. My car needs, you know, it needs that performance, like, what, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, if you have shitty oil in your car, it runs like shit. you can hear your car crying and begging for you to change the oil. And it's kind of the same when I feel like I'm trying to fucking draw and I hear the gears grinding inside my head and I'm like, please, I just want to draw the thing. And no matter what I try to do, it just won't come out. And I've been drawing for years. Like, I've been drawing for a long time. I've been doing commissions for almost 10 years now. And it's still a thing. And it gets better when you just kind of accept that it's part of the process and work with yourself to get through it instead of just, like, beating yourself up. Like, why can't I do this? There's actually a reason. And it's that you're rusty. And the way you get better is to just take a deep breath and draw. Like, it's okay. But I think I see so many people get frustrated or flustered just because they haven't, like, I wish more people would relax and just draw for the fun of drawing. And it gets easier the more you do it. Alright. It's also super handy to, like, have comfort shapes or things that you are familiar with drawing. This is probably not the best angle for a horse. I was gonna try to draw it rearing, but that was, like, real steep incline. This one's not steep enough, but that's fine. I'm not trying to draw anything perfect. And sometimes when I draw pages like this, I actually end up finding some really neat ideas because I'm not trying too hard. So when you find the flow, you find more genuine shapes or things. See, the horse isn't coming out right now. This is rough, but that's fine. I just leave it over here or turn it into something else. Be like, you know what? I can't get it to look right how I wanted. What if I fuck around with it, you know? Because there's no expectations. There's no pressure. No nothing. Just shapes. Just sketching. Just the process and the flow. I kind of like the shapes here. Just don't know where to put like the back leg. Just standing there. I want to give him a tail. Let's do something weird. Let's do like a lion's tail. Because I like those. That's all I'm doing really. It's like just drawing a bunch of shit that I like. I like wings. I like drawing like feminine figures. I like drawing floof. Let's stick some hearts in here because I like drawing hearts. And then we'll go back and see if I can get any actual sketching progress done. Otherwise, I'll see what I can do about going and sticking with coloring stuff because that seems to be easier. And then because I'm doing this today, drawing should be easier tomorrow. Which is good because I'm hoping to do your character here. Or at least I need to finish the ones from last week. Alright. I like drawing swirls. Leave me alone. Alright. Alright. We have created some sort of goat. Wait, hold on. I want to give it. Eyes. Okay. Now I'm content. I'm actually gonna save this just because it's so easy for me to. There's so many times I delete these, but I think I should actually save this one. Alright, let's see. Maintenance is key, for sure. That could be a good pose to use for this month. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like I did something that wasn't too far off from that already, though. But I want to do more exaggerated cartoony stuff, like play with figures and stuff. Like, obviously, that's an exaggerated anatomy figure. But I draw so much more realistic stuff that I feel nervous doing anything to that degree or extent with my commissions most of the time. That's one frustrating thing about doing commissions, is I do feel like I get stuck trying to deliver something, so it makes it hard for me to really explore and like stretch my wings. I feel like because somebody commissioned me for a thing, that is what I must deliver. You know, it makes sense. You don't want to go to the store and be like, I would like a cheesecake, please. And then when you go to pick up your cheesecake, it's a carrot cake. Like, there was something that was on the menu and that's what you ordered. So if I show an example, you know, I don't feel like I should wildly stray my style from it. So I think I'm just gonna have like some sort of like indicator that I can have my commissioners give me, that if they want me to just lean into stuff like that and play with my style, that they're completely fine with it. Because I know there's a handful of people who totally are, but I don't want to surprise anyone not on board with some style experiments, you know? Alright, what the going on with the face? I think most of this is actually maybe salvageable. I'm just trying to make the features look right. You're always open to messing with things. Yeah, I think what I'll do is on my commission queue, if there's a commission that you are okay with having it be open to me playing with style, it'll be one thing, and then having something be like, if you're okay with me playing with the mediums, like if I want to do a different textured brush instead of my standard, because there's a bunch of like I want to play with watercolor stuff. There's a bunch of cool watercolor brushes, but none of my art looks like that. So if I were to just like, if somebody's expecting something that's shaded like this and I give them something that's like a watercolor thing shaded more like, you know, the reference here, is it bad art? No, neither of them is bad art, but they're two completely different styles, and I feel like I would be really baffled if I received one thing when I thought I was going to be getting the other. So consistency, it's good, but it feels a bit like a trap sometimes. You're still excited for the Night Song radio picture? Me too. I really that one's my carrot on a stick right now, because there's some I'm struggling with, and it's mostly just due to being rusty. Maybe I should see, that makes me, let me see if I can even work on it. Hold on. Because that is one I do want to work on, and so maybe switching to a thing that I'm feeling might actually be a good move also. Let me see. We're trying to appease my attention span. This is why I also usually juggle a few commissions at a time. So give me just a moment. I'm just gonna toggle this off in case of any unintended content. It should be fine, but once in a while refs will be naked. Nothing overly explicit, but you know, we got the TOS, so we're doing the TOS. Yes. Yes. I believe this one is good. Boop. I usually draw stuff like a dull base before I draw clothes on top of it, and then that way it also lets me make clothing edits and such as well. Alright, so if I'm struggling on this one, then I'm just having an off art day. If that's the case, then maybe I'll just have to play Pokemon. Okay, so we've got the pinup one, right? No, that's the character. This is the pinup. Alright, so let me make this one just a little bit bigger. So we're just doing a little modern DJ take on this. I think she's like a receptionist, or is it? I can't tell actually what is going on here. I don't actually know. She just has a radio. But trying to capture the fun retro vibes. Okay, like the backdrop. The other thing that sucks is I've been away from drawing some of these for a minute, just due to moving, due to other stuff going on. So I'm trying to come back in and catch up with what's been going on. Were we going to give her like a button-up blouse? Because I could do a shirt like what she's wearing there, but I don't think that that really suits the character very well. So I think probably do like a little button up or something cute. See, this is why if I just drew the form with the clothes on it and then I didn't like what I was trying to work out with the clothes, I wouldn't know what was going on underneath because I would have to erase it, which is also the curse of traditional art. But with digital art, I really like taking advantage of the fact that I can like draw over a doll base basically and try to work out outfits and the like. Alright. Something like this maybe. Yep, a button up. Timestamp. You think she's a radio airport doll? Oh, okay. I feel like I need to find a shirt that I like. Like, there's so many different colors and different types of button-ups. If you want to help my poor brain make a decision, if you can toss me a ref of a shirt top that you like on Discord, that would be rad, because I think that would help me just make up my mind if you knew what you wanted. Otherwise, I can find something that looks good. I'm just not sure what style or the like to go for. She's got longer hair. Thumb coming down on the trying to remember what I was rambling about earlier. Oh, guitar. So moving stuff, I broke my nails. I finally cut them, and finally the last like day or two I've fiddled with my new guitar. Like, all right. I had a friend she's like, can you teach my kid guitar lessons? And I'm like, I don't have a guitar I can play right now. And she's like, if I buy you a guitar as part of the lessons, will you give her guitar lessons? I'm like, okay. So I've got a new little 3/4 acoustic. It's nothing like special or big. I just needed something small with nylon strings. All my old guitars are steel string and full size, and after my car accident, it just hurts my shoulder to reach out that far. So it was a hobby I really enjoyed, but I had to put it down. And now I have a little guy, and it's much more comfortable to hold, and my fingers really hurt. But it's been fun. I've been just like, I can't play for more than like 15 minutes at a time. My fingers I have no calluses, and I just cut my nails when they were like over 1/4 inch long, so the tips of my fingers haven't touched anything, let alone been rammed on guitar strings mercilessly. So they're really glad they're not doing anything right now. I'm just using my shortcut remote, and so my thumb's got all the work there. I forgot how much guitar makes your fingertips hurt when you don't have calluses. Deathlight, you're being a bully. Sorry, the auto mod cracks me up sometimes. You're a sucker for button-ups. It's like, this is held for bullying. It's because of the term sucker, but that's funny. It's always curious to me what it flags, considering it's got much more horrific issues it could take care of rather than, I don't know, carrying them. Well, see, I guess in my streams it's fine, but if MILF is an offensive term that someone doesn't want someone coming in and calling them on their streams, then that's fine. I get that totally. But we're usually talking about MILFs that are characters of people who have made them to be MILFs. So that is, like, you know, like that's great and all, but like, damn, can we do something about the hate raids and shit people are still dealing with? I don't know what I want to do with her. Feels like I should. It's all like flowing, styled that way, or does she have it like? The fuck is going on with her hair? Got it styled, but it's like going out all the way to the side. That's kind of cool though. Like have her hair kind of looking around her hand. So she needs some like. Can I do this? Can I pull it off? Drawing hoof shoes. It's like, this is the weirdest thing to try to draw. Every time. Oops. Bring it back. There we go. How dare you say such a mean thing? Yeah. Shame on you for being a sucker for long sleeve button-ups. Night Song is just a lot of floofy. Heels are so useless for people with feet like that. I mean, I guess, but if you think about it, well, I guess the way I kind of draw anthro feet, so like, if you have a human foot, oh god, yes, let's show how much out of practice I am. Alright, so we kind of have the heel, you have the ball of the foot, you have the toes. It comes up like this, right? And so when you stand on your tippy toes, oh, I guess the ankle's more like right there, but shh, don't. We're not doing that. So when you stand on your tippy toes, you got the, you know, iconic fucking Barbie arch going on here, right? So I basically just do this, and then I'm like, poof. And then like literally, like that is the fucking secret sauce. You see this right here? Boom. This is a foot. And then I just added the fucking shoe. Or not the shoe, I added the hoof. And same thing here. It's just, this is basically foot with hoof on the bottom. I guess maybe this one could be longer, but you know, it's my rough formula for working it out. They can be there for support. Yeah. That's all I imagine, that they're just kind of like decorative. Okay, so I drew that to the size of her foot, right? And now let's see if I can go and do it right. So she's got it like hanging off. I don't know. Let's see. We'll keep it on its own layer so I can work it out. It's the secret to everything with digital. Digital art is kind that way. You just, it's the secret. You just do everything on its own layer and it's fine. I mean, that creates its own nightmare, but it's fine. Alright, let's see if I can I don't know how similar I want to make this. But I'll at least get the basic shape. And it had similar, maybe? Probably will look weird, but you know, you try and you find out. Like so many things in art, it's just trial and error. So you can't get frustrated the first time when something looks bad. It might look bad 6 more times. It might look bad 10 more times. But trust the process and you'll get to the time that it looks good. Except for the things you don't, and then they haunt you for the rest of your life. And you wake up in your sleep and you're like, damn, that one random thing I couldn't get right. No, not really. Well, I guess the things I feel that way about the most are just things I've had to put down and let go. Like, if you keep trying to make stuff perfect, you're gonna just spend all your time. Like, unless you're being commissioned by Wizards of the Coast for, you know, a magic card that's, you know, you're being paid. Well, apparently, I guess Wizards doesn't even pay the best for card art. But still, like, it's a fairly large commission as far as the scale of things goes. And it actually made me feel a lot better when I found some of those Magic the Gathering artists on Twitter, because I was able to just start seeing their feeds and seeing some of them go, you know, I hate seeing people find my art and feel so discouraged because they're trying to compare, you know, what they can do to what I do, but they're comparing their, you know, 10 to 12 hour picture against my, you know, art directed 1,000-hour digital painting that went through multiple iterations and back and forths, and, you know, so there's a whole nother level to it there. And so, like, to look at that art and go and bemoan that I can't make art that good, like, it's not fair. I'm not putting 1,000 hours into a piece. I cannot put myself up against that we're not even on the same playing field. If I wanted to spend 1,000 hours on a piece, it would probably come out a lot better because I would have the time to polish everything up and do the anatomy studies and find the references and work out what lighting looks good. And, you know, like, it is what you put into it. That's it's so big. It's huge. Like, it's so many things. You reap what you sow. The more you put into a thing, the more you get out of it. So, you know, if you're finding that you're drawing a lot and you still don't feel like your skill level's where you want it to be, then maybe you need to focus on doing some studies or, you know, finding a spot to focus on. Because, like, I don't know, it's really overwhelming. There's so many aspects of art that you can try to improve at or feel bad about. So just trying to hone in on a few things at a time is way easier than just trying to be like, wow, my art sucks. I feel like lately I've been wanting to work on my lighting. And I've been, like, slowly getting better at digital painting. I've been doing, like, 1 hour speed paints off and on for the last couple of years. And I feel like that's helped a lot of my painting skills. It's helped my composition, but I have to set aside the time to do those things, and I have to challenge myself with the things I know I'm bad at. So I try to do, like, a painting of glowing fungus because I wanted to practice the like glowing effect, and I did a painting of like one of my just like a generic Unibor character for our DM to use, because Skuttz is a Unibor, which is a made-up, like, there are no images on Google of Unibors that our DM can just go snag for ease. So it was kind of like, all right, let's see what I can do to do that. And I gave myself about an hour, and I tried to get a little speed paint out, and it was pretty good. And I just kind of kept it more of a bust, and I focused more on trying to work on the glowing of the lighting yet again. I really like trying to work on the lighting. Like, let me pull it up real quick. You can see what I'm talking about. But, it's like, if I want to get better at those things, I just have to find, like, I have to find it in myself to put the practice in. Yeah, here's my Unibor. Shit. And I did it on the backgrounds on 1 layer, 2 layers, 3 layers. Okay, so the background's separated, but basically she's 1 layer, and that's like all glowing. But I just it's what I try to focus on, I feel like, when I do paintings a lot. Do not save. And then I'm trying to work on this one of our paladin from our campaign when he was screaming at a griffin, and I'm trying to work it out. But my first iteration, it was like he's too close and you can't really even make out that he's a scorpion, and so I'm like, all right, hold on. And I like this pose much better. It's got more action and everything into it. So I'm gonna come back and do a 1 hour time lapse on Sogeg here. I could almost do that today, but when I'm not rusty, maybe I'll hop on and stream it. So, alright. I think I'm gonna close this. I think between warming up a little bit and finding something that I was compelled to work on, this has been good. Whether or not my pencil sketching will do anything is a whole different. Okay, it's the original. Headphones on anthros are also another thing I always find super. Alright, I think I can merge these. Let's see. They don't really give you height like normal heels. No, they do not. That would be the one downside to the way I draw anthro heels. Kind of funny because she normally wears really baggy clothes because comfy, and also her height can. And she likes stealing shirts. That's funny. Oh, okay. I'll make the sleeves longer. Alright. Do. Alright, let's see if I can figure this out. All right. Me a quick second. I am gonna stretch, and then we are gonna say a prayer to the art gods and see if my warm-ups helped me and if I can sketch. I think this is where a lot of people run into art block too, because they get frustrated feeling like they can't draw, so they just put stuff down. And I just frantically start flipping through stuff, and I'm like, what will my brain work with right now? And if it won't work with anything, then we doodle some chaos. Actually, hold on. I've been sitting here for about an hour and a half. So let me take a break because I'm only going to 3. So we're about halfway through. So let me grab some tea, go to the restroom, and we'll go for this sketch. All right. One face full of coffee later. Okay. All right. I guess here we go. Come on, brain, do the thing. Okay. Gotta make sure I'm working in the same brush, or I will get mad when I get halfway through and then find that her shirt line art doesn't match her. I'll be like, grumpy face. Yeah, no, I don't know what I was trying to do. Okay. I'm just not gonna tackle the hands today. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna draw what's behind it then. Alright, this is not... Nope, not the pencil, Skuttz, not the pencil. I like this part, but I don't know how to connect it. Sure I do. I'll just leave. Her hand might even cover up part of it. No hands for me, yeah. I'm doing the thing I always do where I leave the hand. I leave the hand for future me, and then future me is like, oh look, this is almost done. Except for the hands. Alright. I don't know. Let's... I'm excited to learn songs on my guitar. I don't know. I think it's gonna take me a while to pick up anything, just because I can only play for like 15 to 20 minutes at a time, really. So, it's definitely gonna be interesting, but I still, like, I'm trying to think. I used to know a couple of songs. I think the last one I learned was Wish You Were Here. But I'm open. I think I like playing chords more than I really like playing notes. Especially now, I think that it would be easier on my hands. Whoa, I zoomed out and scared myself. I hate it when I do that. When I zoom out, it makes me go. Alright. I feel like I'm actually getting something out now. Probably can do, do some work on the bus now too. Let's see about getting through the shirt. I may have successfully shook the rust off. And if I'm struggling today, I should have done enough that tomorrow will be easier. Wow. Yeah. Suddenly it clicked and I just filled it in. I'm like, it goes this way. See, it's okay to just like let stuff sit for a minute and come back to it. Alright, let's go with the little wrinkles in the clothes here. Guess it would be tight enough to pull out the... Alright, so that's... I like just kind of going back in and carving stuff out if it doesn't feel right. So much harder with traditional art because it just like yeah, there's no control Z. It's just, it's as simple as that. I tried to capture the pointy bra era vibe. You almost forgot about pointy bras? Oh, look at the shading on this. I feel like this is one of the very pointy, or it's very nipply, I'm not sure. It's a very small resolution picture. She's just very perky. She spilled coffee on her boobs and they are caffeinated. They're very perky. No. I'm like, how would you have caffeinated tits? I'm like, I guess if you like accidentally dumped your coffee on yourself. Cue flashbacks to the multiple times I've like spilled everything all everywhere all at once. I'm like, yeah, I guess that would be one way to do it. Very awake? Yeah, I'd be very awake after I had to clean my shirt too. I would like to go into a rage. What is it? Or I would like, oh god, what is it? Grog. I would like to rage. I can't remember what he says. I don't know. I'll find out when I shade. Sometimes it takes me till the very end when I start applying like shadows and highlights where I'm like, oh, okay, that's where that goes. I like her cute little belt. Alright, let's give the shoes a try. Those are really cute shoes though. You still believe any class has the ability to rage, just need the right motivation. That would be interesting. Well, I guess that's what multi-classing is for. That's how you dip into other things. How's this going? Okay, well, you know, I went from feeling like I couldn't do anything to I'm actually drawing an okay shoe, which can be... I'm probably gonna have to come back and fix part of it, but... I feel like I haven't been able to draw properly in two... Oh no. Skuttz, no. Were you using the pencil? No. I hate everything. Oh my god. Oh my god, half of her shirt's drawn. I hate everything. Half of her shirt's drawn in pencil and half of her shirt's drawn in the brush. Why? When I tried drawing with a banana, I should have known it was time to give up today. Oh my god. I forgot this one's here. The shirt applies right now, hold on. That's worse here. Like, oh my god. I need that on my coffee cup right now. There. There was ever a day, today is that day. I think every expression will like change though. Yeah. I tried to draw my tablet with a banana. This shirt is applicable. I'm so mad right now. Well, time to redraw the whole thing. I feel like I'm taking this surprisingly well, considering how frustrating this should be. I hate redrawing layers. But I could have messed it up so much worse. I'll take it. Alright. Because now I feel like I'm following... Okay, we'll see how it looks. It's like the telephone game. I'm following the shirt line instead of what I had drawn over originally, which was the shapes of her body. So I feel like, I don't know. We'll see. Sometimes it's better. Part of it. At least redrawing it will go fast because I've already figured out a lot of it. You're wearing a shirt that says "Thou shalt fuck around and find out." Thou shalt fuck around and find out. That's funny. We're gonna get a new shirt update here. I'm trying to do, instead of just releasing like one at a time, I'm trying to get the whole group of tired and shirts up, because it's been requested to do tired and gay, tired and trans, tired and lesbian, tired and bi, and tired and pan. So I intend to deliver those, because it's not too hard to make an alternate for them. And so I'm just piecing them together, and I'll have an update to the shop. Actually, it's a pretty big update. It's why it's taking a minute. Because not only will it be a new update with more stuff, it's going to be on a new shop site that will actually allow for much more options. I'll still keep the Stream Elements store going, but I'll probably... Well, I want to compare the quality between two of the things, because the one I found is so cool. I can like try different suppliers. So like if I do find that a t-shirt quality sucks and I don't like it, there's other t-shirt supplier vendors so I'm able to find another shirt that is a quality that I would be good with. Cause like, I don't know, for me lately, it's been tank tops. I used to have like these fucking $3 Walmart tank tops that I got back when I was working, and it was just like my shop garbage, and it was gonna get holes in it. I was gonna like get snagged on metal, and there was no point to having nice shirts, but they were really comfy and they fit. And I've just never been able to find like I think they're racerback tank tops where they crisscross around the shoulders, so they're like out of the way. Those are my favorite, but they're so hard to find. And the one time I sprung and bought one, it was like they were too small, and not small, but like they were short. So like it goes like almost bare midriff, and I'm just like, why? Like, you scaled the shirt up, but you didn't scale it up right. Like, I feel like sometimes I was like, not, like, it's workable, but it's not comfortable. I really prefer the longer shirts, so I haven't been able to find anything to match them. And I'm just like, all right, I'm mad. I've wasted money on shirts that I really don't have to waste. So it just makes me mad. And I'm like, I don't want my, like, my supporters and my community to be purchasing things to support me and have it be of garbage quality. Like, that's not okay. It's one of the reasons why I haven't done any sort of, like, prints or shop things, because I'd mostly only heard of Redbubble being that kind of print on demand type, you know, shirt deal. And I just heard that the quality sucked. I was like, oh, what if I put this up on Redbubble? And somebody was like, Redbubble stuff sucks. And showed me, like, the picture of what they'd received. And they were like, yeah, I got some masks to support an artist, but I kind of wish I hadn't, but it's okay because I supported the artist, but the mask is basically useless. And I was like, well, fuck, you know, that's real. Like, people find artists and communities that they enjoy being a part of and they want to support them. And so, like, to show that I care when I'm trying to make stuff, I want to put stuff out there that's actually fucking quality. And it's really cool to see that there's more sites coming out now, because it makes kind of that competition has created some really interesting options that weren't there just a few years ago, or at least I wasn't aware of. So I've been looking into them, and I'm really excited. So I'll be trying some of the stuff out from the new one when I can, but it should also allow me to actually categorize stuff. So, and I'm working on some, it's in my sketchbook, so we're not, it's top secret. But I've got some t-shirt designs that I just really, really want for myself, and I'm really excited. Lots of people love it, and they're sad they can't wear it at work. Aw. Yeah. It'd be fun to do a shirt that just says tired as fuck. I have one that says fuck it with a unicorn on it that I made. I was trying out my Cricut iron on a shirt, and I made a unicorn design. So I printed it out and I ironed it on. Well, as I was cutting it out, it basically, when you print stuff, you're gonna use a square of something, more or less. Like, it's really hard to use a odd shape as a scrap. So it's better to kind of maximize the space, and I fill in what I can with other stuff. So at the edge of the thing, there was just enough room. I was like, there's some room for, like, some font or text there. Fuck it. And I'm like, what do I put there? And I'm like, fuck it. So I just found, like, some curly font that matched the kind of vibe of the unicorn image I'd drawn, and I put it in the empty space, and I put it on the shirt. So I just have a t-shirt with, like, a stained glass looking unicorn that says fuck it. And whenever I wear it out, people are always like, oh man, I want a shirt like that. And I'm like, I need to just fucking make business cards and be like, well, here you go, this is where you can buy one. But, like, it's the contrast of the unicorn and, like, the floral, and then the fuck it attitude. And it's like, okay, yeah, I can bring that. Hey Nittany, how's it going? Honestly, out of all the curse words, you think fuck is your favorite. It can be used in so many ways. Right? Okay, no shit. Maybe I should just I'm gonna make this a shirt. I'm gonna make this a shirt. There we go. It'll be in the shop update. And I'm gonna get one for myself. I don't remember what the fuck happened. I ate too many Otter Pops and was like on fucking cracked out on sugar or something. And I was just making my aunt and uncle crack the fuck up. And oh god. And it was just funny as shit. And one of the jokes that came out of that night was, I was like, I wish my name was fuck. And they were like, why? And I'm like, I don't know. They're like, what possessed you to say that? I'm like, I don't know. I wish my name was fuck. And so she printed it out on her printer and she ironed it onto 3 shirts. So like, I found mine when I moved and I showed it to her and she showed me hers. So like, it's been like 20 years and we still have our I wish my name was fuck shirts. It's, oh god, it will be in the shop update. I just have to pick what font. Because I need one. The issue with the one I have is that it was obviously so long ago, but it was where you only could do black ink onto a shirt. So it could only go on, like, basically it worked best on white shirts. You could do lighter shirts otherwise, but I think she only had the white shirts. So it's just like, you know how like stuff gets stained with time? Like, I don't even think I wore it, but like just sitting in the back of the drawer, or like, it's like the one edge that was exposed, you know, got dusty when it was at my mom and dad's house, or, you know, stuff like that. So it's not really in a wearable condition, but it would be hilarious. And I feel like it would be a really, that would be a really great Christmas present, actually, just to give my aunt and uncle shirts that say, I wish my name was fuck. Because I know that they would get the reference, and I know that they would laugh, and that would be the best gift. Plus, they'd have a wearable shirt. Like, what is the point? I don't know. But I wish my name was fuck. Can I just scratch out Skuttz down at the bottom? Demonetized. Yeah, it's why I don't want to make Skuttz a fursuit, because how would she not just get grody over time? It does make me, like, I think I'm gonna do Skuttz boar instead, because then it's like, okay, well, it got grody over time because she's a barbarian, so there you go. Like, not that I wouldn't wash the fursuit, like, that would absolutely happen, but white fur just gets stained with everything, and like, especially cons with if you're walking around and she's got the floofy hoofies and it be dragging on the floor, and that's gonna be a nightmare to wash out. So my options were, if I ever want to make a fursuit, to design a whole new character, or probably just go with Skuttz boar, so that I don't have to worry about grime over time, because I have a custom Skuttz plushie, and like, I clean that thing with fucking masking tape because I'm trying to lift all of the dust off of it instead of like pressing it in, and I don't know if I can wash it, and I think you're supposed to just be very gentle with it, but I'm trying not to press or smear any of the dirt onto the minky, and I'm just like, this is torture. I wouldn't want a fursuit like this. Okie dokie. So I'd like just gave my toolbar the side eye right there. I'm like, tell me I'm not on my pencil again, just to double check. So at least I'm checking. You know what I haven't done though? I haven't saved. Boom. Kind of why you don't want to get a light plush. The dude is 90% white. Yeah. Yeah, it's confirmed nightmare. She sits behind my stream setup. Oh my god, that's a giant spider! Oh! Arachnophobia on full display. Hello. Oh god. I just wanted to look at my cute little plushie, and that is a very large spider. The terror is real. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god, I'm gonna get a picture because this is a big spider. Oh god. Maybe he's Skutt's plush's friend. Oh, I don't have to use my headphones. That's right. We're avoiding a migraine. All right. Whew. Okay, I just feel like I've got somebody watching me over my shoulder, but it's just the spider. It's spider season. It's horrible. And this is an old house, so there's plenty of spider rooms. Oh god, then I feel a tickle on my leg. Oh god, I need to like calm down. Full blown like panic attack. Yeah. Oof. Okay. Alright. Chilling out. We're chilling out. We're chilling out. That was alright. Alright. I wish I would have checked what my heart rate was. I got it back down to like 80. Alright. I have to get my hands to stop shaking before I can really draw some more. That sucked. Alright. You have to be careful now because of the bugs waking up. Don't want to go to the docks if you get stung. Yeah, for sure. Fuck. Alright, let's see if I can get Night Song's heels looking good. I'm as soon as my partner gets home, I'm gonna be like, can you take care of the spider? If he wasn't up so high, I'd try to scoop him. I want to throw him outside. But, oh god. I'm incredibly uncomfortable right now. Alright, he's fine. He's chilling up there. He's good. Do you ever wonder, like, how old spiders that big are? Like, that's not a baby spider, and that's not how big they grow in a year. Like, how long do those spiders live? Like, how old is that little guy? A little guy. It's like the size of a quarter. I don't like it. He's bigger than a quarter if you include the legs. I don't like it. I don't like it. Alright. Oh, that's cute. Actually, I really like the little spray of floof out of the, between the gap there. Alright. Oh, calming down. Now those shoes are at 2 different angles. I can't reuse them. There. Floof is always good. It absolutely is. I'm trying to get better at finding the right places to tuck it too. I feel like I got through the art block, you guys. That's such a huge relief, I tell you what. It has been, it's always stressful when you can't draw, but the more you pressure yourself, the worse it really gets, so. taken many years to be able to try to overcome that and just work despite it, or find ways to get myself wanting to work, which is usually better than trying to make myself do anything, trying to find something, like working with myself, not against myself. It helps a lot. Fill in these last bits I'm missing. I always want to just add wrinkles and folds everywhere, but that's not how it works. I think I'm just gonna shade it in. That always works better. And this one's shaded. I've been feeling more and more like I want to slip like away from doing sketches and just eventually get to the point where I can just do painterly styled things. I also just I really enjoy the style of it. Like the process is really fun. I was thinking of the ones I was showing earlier. I'm like, yeah, I want to do another one. Or finish the one I'm working on, I suppose. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna delete it so I don't get confused. And then let's pull this up. Fill in some flats. And then we'll work on her hair. It'd be fun getting more art of all your characters, but with the just woke up energy. So they're just a mess, shirt might be inside out, that kind of stuff. That would be the time to display if your character's a morning person or not. That's for sure. Oh, it's Friday. Does anybody have any fun plans for the weekend? I think I'm just drawing. Ooh, and, well, the weather's gone batshit. So it got like super hot out of nowhere. So I think the only other thing I need to do is see if I have any gardening to tend to. I know, well, cause like oh, yep, okay, cool. Hold on, I need to set myself a 30-minute alarm because I'm distractible and can't remember anything. And I need to stop in 30 minutes so I can go get ready. So that's my 30-minute warning. Totally made me forget what I was rambling on about though. Sorry about that. I've been trying to see if when I have stuff going on later in the day, if setting alarms before I need to stop what I'm doing will like help me, because otherwise I'm just like hella anxious. And if I have something like going on later in the day, I'm like, oh, I can't be late for it. I have to like make sure, and it's just like, so it makes it so I have trouble relaxing enough to zone in and work. And so I've been trying to set alarms. Let's see. So that was my 30-minute warning, so I know I've got to wrap stuff up in a little bit, but I don't have to stop just yet. I think it's been helping because it like there's so many things I need to do. I'm always behind and always trying to like catch up, so it just really helps to be able to juggle all the crap I have to when I'm waiting to go do something. Should be filled in. So now, go ahead and expand and fill. And there we go. Just hoping the weather gets nice so you can get stuff done. Nice. Welding aluminum, getting seats in your silver. Oh, nice. So like, yeah, outdoor stuff. Hopefully the weather will help help with welding. Well, it's always hot. You have to wear so much PPE. But I imagine, does the cold weather affect welds? Or no? Like if the metal, like if you're trying to heat the metal to weld it, if the metal's really fucking cold because it's cold out, does that affect it? Or like, do you have a warm shop? It was raining and then it was oh no, that was really windy. Well, I hope the weather holds out. I think actually for me, it's just getting hotter. It's gonna be like, I think there's actually an excessive heat warning for tomorrow. It's one of the reasons I'm all off my all off my game today. Oh wow, I really, which one looks, that's way off. Wow, see, that's why I didn't like drawing over my other sketch. What? How to make that gap? So I would have rather follow my original sketch than trace over my other line art. Alright. Yeah, don't tell me that or I'm gonna come put you in a bubble. Swear to God. This is going well. This is not what I wanted to work on, but I am working. So, take it, you know? When I'm rusty, sometimes I just go with what I can work on. And then tomorrow, I will hopefully be a little more able to aim my focus beam. You've welded in your slippers many a time. No. They're leather shoes. Hey, as long as they're leather. The first few buttons gave up. It looks like the next few aren't long for this world either. Yeah. Feeling that way, huh? I can make it look less taut if you'd like. All right, let's see. Hey, Zay, how's it going? Welcome in. You're fine with this? The sad thing is it's just generally I feel like an experience with, but like I have yet to meet a button up that is really up for the challenge, you know? Like why aren't there more double road button shirts? I feel like that would be really irritating, but would the reinforcement of a second row of buttons help? We're just fighting a losing war with more buttons. Okay, back to work. Done having my existential button crisis. Okay, like I'm gonna get the I'm just gonna tape you with duct tape in all of the PPE. Like, Look. I'm not even going to like put the gloves on your hands. I'm just gonna duct tape you in like 1,000 leather gloves. Okay, I just got like some idea for a freaky Met Gala dress from that. Oh, fuck the Met. That's a whole fucking crazy ass thing I will never understand. Whenever you were like, oh man, my art sucks, I'll never be good at art. Just remember, at a point in time in a gallery was a banana taped to a wall and it was considered art. I'm pretty sure it was also like money laundering or some sort of fraud. Like, seriously? And so if somebody can put a banana in a gallery and call it art, then whatever you get joy out of drawing or creating can be definitely considered art, you know? When you think about it like that, it feels just a little bit better. You've broken button shirts before by overflexing? Yeah, that's... So I actually have to wear, I have to wear men's button-up shirts most of the time, or I struggle to button up the women's button-ups because I just have... the shoulders are too broad. They're too broad. So, like, the women's shirts just, like, it feels like somebody's compressing me at the shoulders, and I'm like, I hate this. So I try to go into the bigger sizes so I have some room, and they either don't carry past a certain size or they're just, like, way too expensive. So I just go to the men's section because I like plaid. Give it to me. So it sounds like for the Night Song transformation, the clothes have to shred. Oh, that would be cool. Fancy dress, you say? Modern art is absolutely 90% tax fraud and money laundering. For real. Wish scale stuff could sell that much. Why can't we have cute horse gals in the galleries at the first museum? Instead of like rectangles? Right? This is art. Look at my modern take on this pinup. It's alright. I'd like... It's just really interesting to put stuff like that in perspective. I will say though, when I finish a commission and someone shows me that they got it printed and they hang it up, it brings me a certain kind of glee. I don't need to be in any large galleries. I just need to be in your hearts. Help. That was too sappy. Tap it and put it on some pancakes, cause that was sappy. No pencil. I feel like half of drawing feels like yelling at a dog, but it's just me yelling at myself, doing the wrong things. It is a very good Chimera Mom pinup. I love how she's just floating now because I don't want to draw the chair. It's you, you are the dog. Oh no. I don't know what to do. Let's fill in some more parts. How about that? Forevermore. I like to feel the hair out with like just the flats. I don't know, doing the sketches is fine, but I don't know, hair is like such a weird... I just like the solo strand. Yeah, hair is so weird, the way the masses of like how hair falls over the shoulders, there's bigger chunks, there's smaller chunks. And like, I don't know, I think it just comes back to I have an easier time thinking in volumes sometimes. And I like working this out and then doing the sketch over the top instead of the other way around. Oh my god. I was gonna make another SpongeBob reference. You guys, I feel like we just need to make a punishment fucking wheel, and anytime I make a SpongeBob reference, I go spin it. Or rack it up for a stream. I always come back to the one where SpongeBob is drawing and Squidward's jealously so good at it, and then like to show Squidward how to draw a circle, he draws a like absurdly good human face, and then he like erases it down, and then he erases it down further until it's a circle. And it's just like such an overcomplicated way to get to a simple basic shape. But the way I like to shade hands is I like to shade them and then I go draw the line art over it. And I feel like I've even done it on things that don't have, like if it's just a flat and I'm really struggling with it, I'll shade part of the hand or like the knuckles and the highlights so that I can grasp the volume I'm trying to draw. And I draw over it and then I'll get rid of the shaded piece. But I don't know, it's crazy. It's like, it's why you shouldn't just do what everybody else is doing, because like it might not work for you. Sometimes I'll draw really like sketchy or the traditional kind of circular skeletal shape kind of thing and flesh it out from there. But it's a lot of repetitive motion for not a lot of gain. So with digital art, definitely I like to use a bigger, blockier brush and just kind of erase out the details I like. Alright, excuse me. I don't know what color to make her, headphones. Oh, I lost my train of thought. That's okay. I looked at the clock and I'm like, I got 10 minutes! And then all of my brain cells booted up to draw, I guess. I don't know. We're doing it. This is actually way further than I thought I was going to get with something today. Not what I wanted to get done, but yeah. Progress is still progress, even if it's not the direction you meant it to be in. Alright, and then we'll do the skirt. No, maybe. I want kind of like a wine red, because she's already got a lot of grays on her, and I think that will complement pretty well. Alright, and then we'll do the belt and the button. Not sure how about these exactly, but ahaha, can fuss. I love digital art. It's so nice to be able to fuck around with shit like this. Okay. I've been doing some doodles in my notebook, and whenever I fuck up, I'm just like, ah. But it's fun, especially because I'm using ballpoint pens, so I know what I'm doing. I know what comes with the territory. And let's... Nope, not the pencil, not the pencil. Alright. I love how that made me so upset every time I grab a tool to start doing line work. I definitely have to go check. Is this another case where her hair is so dark I maybe don't need to do the sketch? I should just erase where the shirt is. Ooh. Should have done it that way. Oh no, I can't. Okay. I didn't because I couldn't. Makes sense. Sometimes I feel like digital art is some kind of fucking puzzle. You have to figure out where all the pieces fit. Like, I remember when I first started, like, we're talking... back when I was in high school, for sure. I didn't know anything about digital art. I'd only ever done traditional stuff, and so it was just like... dipping my toes into a whole new thing, and I was just so frustrated with how stuff was coming out. And my main irritation was I didn't know how to stack stuff, and like I kept trying to do one thing and it would cover something else up on a different layer, and I'm like, I didn't understand. And it's because you just kind of have to work out what works for you, whether you prefer to do something on top of another layer or work everything on one layer. And I just kind of had to even dip into the medium to find that out. But it was so infuriating, I almost like just quit and was like, fuck this, I'll stay with paper and pencil. But you know, I can't do that for long. I always got to come back around to stuff and see what I can do. And so I gave it another try. I did a lot better with it, and that made me appreciate it a lot more. But sometimes you just have to like know you're not going to be great at stuff at first. It's hard to accept that because we all just want to be good. Like, you know? We just want to be good little nuggets. We want head pats. And that's understandable. It's relatable feels. I think that that's why I'm kind of happy with what I do, though, is because, like, a lot of people go and try to post stuff to social media, you know? But then if it doesn't do well, or it doesn't get a lot of engagement or likes, they feel really upset, or they're like, oh no, why is my art bad? But as long as you guys are happy with what I've given you, and you're like, yes, thank you, this is perfect. And I'm like, no changes? And you're like, yep, no changes. Oh no, it's gonna beep. Okay. It's her chaotic magic. Don't need no chair. That's fair. People like giving her purple stuff. That's fair. I'll try something out when I get to the end before I like shade it. Because yeah, probably like a purplish shade would be fun. But I also kind of like the red, though maybe giving her heels to match. All right. Okay. Headphones. What color do I want to do them? I don't actually know. But whatever I do will help me shape them out, so in the blue that I'm using. If you have any particular headphones you want me to put on her, also just hit me up with that. Because I've just kind of done some generic over the ear ones, but like if you've got something that you want her to wear, I feel like, I don't know, because I don't want to do it over. That looks, I almost want to have it like actually maybe coming down around her neck, like down here. Oh shit. Yeah, why are you being it? Oh, because the... There, I'll draw it up here. Almost like have it down like this. Don't know. That could be fun though. I would probably like duck her hair in a bit though. This? I don't know. Well, I gotta wrap up here, so I guess I'll go ahead and sit on that for a minute and see. But I will save it for now, and I'll go ahead and get that work in progress to you. Where is... Oh, wrong file type. Yay! We're doing the banana thing again. Alright, here we go. There we go. There we go. And then I'm gonna make a face. Yep. Oh, and an outfit change. Okay. And throw my mouse on the floor. That escalated quickly. Oh no. Oh god, can I reach it? And my alarm's going off. Alright. Turn my alarm off. I need to find something long. What can I reach it with? Come back here, computer mouse. I need you. Somebody get some cheese. What did it click on? I saw something on OBS change. Okay, well, hopefully I didn't just break something. Jeez. Okay, cool. Saving my thing. Apparently, the expression turned out to be more appropriate than intended. What the heck, Skuttz? Where'd my shirt go? Where'd my shirt go? Where'd my shirt go? Ah, there we go. Was it Jennifer? As long as they look good with everything else. Alright. Hey, no, if you can, I'll look at some headphones in between, and I'll actually do some quick research on what will work. And the next time I work on this, I'll actually have a plan. But mostly if you want them over her ears or down like that, because that's kind of fun. It's like she took them off to listen to you, and I think it's kind of sexy. So gotta bounce. Thank you. I'm wrapping up anyways. Take care and have a good one. I'm just saving my last little files here. Let's see. And I am not sure. Looks like everybody I follow for art is playing games right now, and I don't know the games, so I'm not feeling up for a raid right now. I got other shit I gotta do. So everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. If you want to get a Tired and Gay shirt yourself, they're actually available in the merch store. There's a couple different variations, and I'll be hitting the store with some updates with some other pride flag designs, and I'll let you know when that hits. So take care. I appreciate you all so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.